The following opinions are solely those of BoatTest.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTest.com, and today we're going to conduct a features inspection and performance evaluation on a new and exciting boat from Beneteau that combines comfort and generous space, the Flyer 23 SPACEdeck. This is a center console outboard with an open layout that really exemplifies how much fun one can have on the water. She's called the 23, but as we'll soon see, she's more easily compared to a 26-foot center console. She's completely laid out on a single level with no trip hazards or steps, and with so much room, it can be populated with up to 10 people for a day they will not soon forget. As we examine the cockpit, it seems like an elevated level of attention has been given to every detail and accessory. Measuring 7 feet by 3.5 feet with a depth of 27 inches, it starts with a 70-inch wide bench seat across the transom that can accommodate 4 while still offering plenty of room to move around it. A rod and beverage holder out of both CAPRAILs. The seat back drops down into 2 positions, one reclined and the other laying flat. Then 2 separate snaps to each side of the cushions allow them to remain secure, as well as allowing them to slide together to form a 35-inch wide sun pad and a cushioned staging area for water sports. Lift the front of the seat to form an aft-facing bench. The cockpit side includes open storage space. A pedestal table makes a comfortable dining and entertaining area. 2 more bench seats easily flip out from the bulwarks, plus the helm seats lower and swivel to join the party. There are 3 hatches in the deck. The center one includes, in addition to storage, the batteries, the water tank, the fuel tank, the black water tank, the battery charger, and filters. Through-hull fittings are properly double clamped and include guards on the sharp edges. The ball valves are within easy reach. The hatch is held open with dual gas assist struts that also ease opening. The cockpit table has dedicated storage space just under the deck, and clips hold it in place. To the sides are index storage compartments, with the one to port also housing the steering pump. There's a sliding door to the port side of the helm console, allowing an 18-inch wide access inside. The space is 3 steps down with storage underneath each. The compartment is fitted with a head. There's a Fusion Apollo series stereo, and we can also add an optional 42-liter refrigerator. The headroom is 5 feet 3 inches with 36 inches of sitting headroom. This allows the compartment to be used as a changing room. The bow thruster battery is just forward. Access panels lead to the back of the helm for easy maintenance and installations. Of course, at night, we can store all the removable cushions here. The operational section of the helm console is also quite wide. The upper panel is a contrasting color Lexan and fitted with an optional 9-inch GARMIN multifunction display integrated into the Fusion stereo and Mercury system for full-gauge displays. Overall, it produces a clean and certainly upscale look. Below are electrical switches. The bow thruster joystick is to the left. The wrapped steering wheel is mounted to a fixed base. A Mercury SmartCraft tack is to the right with a small window providing selectable information. A fuel gauge is just below that. And the control binnacle also has selectable functions. Almost as an afterthought, the compass is mounted way around to the left side of the upper panel. The acrylic windshield is framed in powder-coated rails, and we noticed no distortion at the curved edges of the windscreen. Above is an optional T-top with a canvas insert. Its mounting points are to the sides of the console, and 4 rod holders line the trailing edge. A bimini top is also available. There are separate drivers and observers pedestal seats. Both adjust high and low, fore and aft, swivel, and include flip bolsters. Grab handles are to the rear of the seat backs. An optional leaning post is available that's 2.5 persons wide with a flip bench seat. Side deck space measures 11 inches as we make our way forward. With the beam carried so far forward, there's plenty of room to spread out in this entire bow area, making it comfortable for up to 6 people. Seating starts just ahead of the console with a 2-across molded seat. The 2-tone seat back is fixed to the console. The seat cushion is quilted. 2 lounge seats lie to the sides of the bow area. Padded bolsters secure to the bulwarks, serving as backrests, and more of the quilted seat cushions are here as well. To the after side of the port seat is a manual bilge pump required for the boat's CE rating. A pedestal table from the cockpit can be fitted here as well. And of course, as another available option, we can fill all of this to make a ginormous sun pad. Beverage holders are forward. Storage is under the seats with the hatches held open with a line and clip. The roominess manifests itself not only in the wide access to the bow, but also forward to the ground tackle just ahead that's elevated 28 inches off the main deck. This keeps the gear at waist level for more comfort when working the anchor. Let's take a look. The powder-coated bow rail is 6 inches off the CAPRAIL and split fully forward, making bow inboarding much easier. A hatch conceals the ground tackle. Inside is an optional windlass. When deployed, the anchor rides on a flip-out anchor roller. The wired remote mounts under the hatch. A line takes the standing load off the windlass. Road access is to both sides. 6-inch cleats are to the sides, mounted well outboard, eliminating the need for chocks. When it's time to get wet, a 6-inch step up through the 13-inch wide walkthrough takes us to the 28-inch platforms to both sides of the outboard. There's a 5-inch deep walkway between them. A reboarding ladder is to the port platform. A grab handle right alongside the ladder eases reboarding. A freshwater shower is just at the gate. Wet storage is to starboard under a hatch with a lift and lock latch. Between is the 300 horsepower Merc, 350 is also available. The top of the transom is 9 inches off the waterline. To the sides are 7-inch cleats. Shore power connectivity is just below the starboard cleat. The Flyer 23 SPACEdeck has a length overall of 26 feet 7 inches, a trailerable beam of 8 feet 2 inches, and a draft of 2 feet 11 inches, with the engine down. With an empty weight of 4,519 pounds, 72% fuel, and 3 people on board, we had an estimated test weight of 5,520 pounds. The 23 SPACEdeck is designed around the efficiency of the air step hull that our tests have shown improves performance significantly. With the 300 horsepower Mercury Verado 4.6-liter V8, turning a 16x18 inertia eco prop and spun up to 5,800 RPM, we reached our top speed of 47.4 miles per hour. Best economic cruise came in at 3,500 RPM and 25.5 miles per hour. It was at that speed that the 8.5 gallon per hour fuel burn translated into a solid 3 miles per gallon and a range of 250 miles, all while still holding back a 10% reserve of the boat's 92-gallon total fuel capacity. With the well-proven air step hull, the 23 SPACEdeck not only excels in acceleration, but handling. We measured time to plane in an average 3.8 seconds, accelerated to 20 miles per hour in 4.7 seconds, and 30 came and went in 5.9. We also noticed that the hull provides excellent handling with nice wave penetration that includes zero pounding or hull slap, at least when crossing wakes on our otherwise calm test day. Later in the day, a little wind came up and we got to run her in mild chop, and that opinion stayed consistent. Even with her wide bow, there's still a sharp entry, and notice how the chines sweep downward as they move aft. She has excellent turning qualities with no chine walk or tendency to fall off the turn. Drop the speed and she comes around in a tight radius. Her 37-inch to 41-inch average freeboard contributes to the dry ride. Our research has shown that while center consoles remain popular due to their roominess, only a small amount of the overall activity on them actually includes fishing from one. Beneteau has capitalized on that by making this version certainly fishable, but the focus is on day fun and entertaining guests. Here, clearly, fun is the order of the day, with comfort running a close second. Her air step hull provides the comfort when underway, and her open layout and versatile seating takes care of everyone when aboard. She's also available as a Sundeck version 2, all characteristics that we've come to expect from the brand, all rolled into the new Flyer 23 SPACEdeck from Beneteau. And that's my full features inspection and performance evaluation. For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.